Presidential candidate Barack Obama made a last-minute Pennsylvania campaign stop at Montgomery County Community College in Bluebell Monday afternoon. As Obama arrived, a small but enthusiastic group greeted him along the sidewalk near College Hall. Few people outside the college administration, the campaign, or the press knew of the event since it was unannounced and not open to the public. The visit included a sit-down interview on a patio behind College Hall with about 35 invited guests. Obama talked with the group in front of a large press contingent, then took questions from the guests.
And I thought this would be a nice change of pace, just to have a chance to talk to a smaller group. And I know it doesn't feel very intimate at the moment. Just ignore them, pretend that they're not there. So many big issues that hadn't been tackled, that we hadn't seriously dealt with rising health care costs for families and for government, that our economic situation was not getting better, and particularly for middle-income Americans, wages and incomes had flatlined over the last 7 years, despite the fact that the economy itself had been growing. Corporate profits had done very well, but ordinary folks hadn't done very well. The way I think about it is that the economy is like an ocean liner, and if you steer it in the right direction, it might start off just going 1 or 2 degrees differently, but that 1 to 2 degrees 20 years out means you've avoided the big iceberg. Spend over $1 billion a day that we send to other countries because of our dependence on foreign oil. That's not going to get better because China and India are growing so rapidly that they're starting to consume more oil. But in the long term, we've got to conserve. And I think the best way to do it is to increase fuel efficiency standards on cars. Day one is to call in the Joint Chiefs of Staff, my national security apparatus. And I've been saying this for a year, to call them in and give them a new mission, which is we're going to set a timetable for withdrawal out of Iraq. Now, we will listen to the commanders on the ground. I will pay very close attention to their tactical recommendations in terms of how you execute that, because we don't want to endanger our troops and we don't want all-out chaos in Iraq.
I'm so struck by his knowledge of the issues, his engagement with the issues, his ability to listen to people and really have serious conversation, which is what we had. And on the eve of the primary, I think that's pretty extraordinary.
It was surreal, first of all, having him 3 feet from me, but I felt very comfortable, very at ease. He was really intelligent and made us feel very comfortable.
Allowed about half the audience to ask a question. Felt like it made a difference.
Yeah.
Our voices.
We just had a rally with Hillary, and comparatively it was so much better. It really kind of brought him down, and it was just an altogether better experience.
A little more personal.
Yeah, I think it really touched everybody who was there. Anyone who was wavering, I think it really drove it home that